The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. Shout out to all the members of the KrisCross Corner Podcast Facebook group. Stay active and join the conversation each week. We have the great debaters in here today. We have Marcel Smith and we have Elijah Miller. How's everybody doing today?
I'm alive still. I didn't die on the slide.
All right. You went down the slide.
I didn't die. I'm alive.
So you went on it this weekend?
I went down there. It's still as deadly as I remember when I was 7 years old.
Deadly?
I don't think people realize you have a completely frictionless bag on a completely frictionless surface. You just going flying.
Right.
Bro, that stuff sounds like a tin can hitting a hill, man.
We're going to talk about that first today. We're going to talk about that in the what you doing, Detroit? What you doing? So, Belle Isle just opened they haven't had it open all summer.
Wait,
summer.
no, you gotta say it right. They opened, closed, then reopened.
I was gonna say that. I gotta segue into it. They opened, closed, and reopened, as Elijah said, the giant slide. So they opened it for like 8 hours, I think on Friday or Saturday. Then they shut it down because
you mean they opened it for 8 concussions. Continue.
They shut it down because they had so many videos of people. There was one video of a lady going down, and all her stuff from her pockets came out of her pocket. Her cell phone came off, her flip-flops came off, a button and some lint came out. This is too much
Joe
stuff.
Button?
No. No, but yeah, it was pretty deadly. Then I think on Sunday, the Michigan State, not troopers, but the Michigan Rangers, park rangers made a video of how to properly go down the slide, which I've been trying to tell people how to go down the slide for years. They just don't listen.
No, let me tell you something. The same thing I just posted on Facebook. If you have to tell grown adults, parenting children, how to go down a slide, then that slide just shouldn't exist.
No, back in the 90s, it was it looked different back in the 90s.
It was yellow.
Yeah, it was yellow. I don't know what they did.
It had cushion to stop it. Well, they stripped it, and now it's just metal.
And they thought that was a good idea. Why?
Yeah, because they thought that if you put just metal and this non-friction bag on there, then it'll just be a nice, easy slide down. And they were very correct. They just underestimated how easy it would be.
Right. Without leaning forward. If you don't lean forward,
first of all, who leans forward going down a slide? You got me messed up there already.
I do. Back in the day, you always lean forward. Or kept your back straight.
Nah, I go.
You don't lean back on it. It's not a water slide. It's not a water slide.
I do it on water slides and regular slides.
No, water slides are different because if you lean
you never been down.
Slide,
wait, no, hold on. You ain't never been down one of the tube slides. You can't lean forward in a tube slide. You have to lean back.
No, the tube slides is different than an open air slide.
An open air slide activates or works the same way. It should be able to let me go slide down without
the tube slide was built so kids can't fly off.
No, see, what they should have done is put those little roller things on there with the little roller slides.
Can't
go down. You can't, but hey, you can't go down them fast.
That would be more scarier than the actual slide itself. You'd just be rolling down like.
Sometimes I remember the kids that was brave enough to try and climb it. I'm just like, listen, this. Man, I hope you know you're working against yourself.
I was one of those kids. Almost busted my ass too.
I know. As soon as you realize, all right, I'm gonna try to move my hands, and you lifted both your hands for some reason, and your left foot started sliding, and then you tried to catch the right foot, but by that time, your hands is already coming back down in the wrong position. So now your other left foot is now going down, and now Chris is on nothing but wood chips.
Get out my life, Elijah. Get out my life. But anyway, the giant slide is a staple in the Detroit community, and the state took over in 2013 and messed up the whole experience. But we have a lot of videos now of people busting their ass. on the
yes.
slides. That was one video. One man
They're
was
countless.
bouncing from like the first hump all the way down. The last, then he slid. You know, there's like this cushion area at the bottom.
Mhm.
He went past the cushion area onto the concrete.
Oh yeah.
I
He
said,
said,
"Oh my god!"
I'm going for the ride of my life right now.
I'm finna bust my head, my spine, parts of my mouth. Oh dear Christ!
I swear they just be like, how quickly can I die?
Right?
Are you sick of Earth?
No, I'm not sick of Earth. I'm good.
I am.
Oh boy.
I'm so tired of this place. How could you not be sick of Earth?
Because we can't go anywhere else.
That's not a reason to not be sick of Earth. That's an even more reason for me to be sick of Earth because I can't go anywhere else.
Aren't you sick
What
of
do you think
Detroit?
COVID happened? Literally, that's how COVID happened.
LOL. Well, COVID.
People got
Speaking of COVID, people also during COVID had a lot more sex, and a lot more sex constituted for more STDs spreading, more HIV spreading, and more unwanted
and
pregnancies.
Roe v. Wade being overturned.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about that half of it.
we're not gonna talk about that today. However, we're gonna talk about preventative measures. We're gonna
Yes.
talk about those preventative measures. So the city of Detroit, the city of Highland Park, and the city of Hamtramck, all their citizens can now receive free condoms in the mail if you ask. Consistent protection and correct use of condoms prevents the spread of STDs, HIV, AIDS, and pregnancy. So please, if you need them, call Detroit. Call the city that you're in, city of Detroit, Hamtramck, or Highland Park, and you'll get those free condoms.
So let me ask you this: are you really going to are you going to take them up on those free government tracker nanobite placing?
I don't think that's my main
out?
concern. My main concern is what if they give you small condoms?
No, what I'm concerned is about
What if they give you?
What if they give you 2 small condoms? They'll be like, I can't use these.
What my
now you're just out of luck.
trust mail-in condoms though.
What'd you say, Marcel?
My concern is who would trust mail-in condoms.
True. That's true.
I've been in the packing business, man. They couldn't give two shits about damages, man. They couldn't give 2 shits about damages.
Right. They really couldn't.
Yeah, but how much can you really damage it?
A lot. You could stab them up, put holes in them.
Yeah, but it's nothing in the post office that's like about to stab something.
Someone's
from
like,
another
these
box.
are the condoms. Just stab them.
Yeah, like it'd have to be a really crazy scenario.
You're right.
Bro, this ain't Teflon we're talking about. This is like thin ass plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I doubt that the packaging is going to be in plastic. It's probably going to be a box within a box, which is already secured inside of another box.
You think styrofoam can't tear plastic apart?
No, what I'm saying. More so just that the likelihood of it happening, I think, is very, very low risk.
Yeah.
And besides, if you get those, what's it going to look like what's the address going to look like? From
City Detroit, sex help.
From Ron Jeremy.
Not Ron Jeremy.
Your pal for life. Been there since the beginning for all of your generations.
Your pal, your friends at No Baby.
All this is showing me is the Detroit Swingers are going to be madly in love with this ability.
Right. Speaking of, Elijah said it earlier, speaking of crazy scenarios, a 101-year-old man has now received he's receiving his high school diploma after having to drop out in the 1930s.
Hey, listen, man, what it I don't know who said it. Listen, nonetheless, it's never too late.
Never too late.
But he's 101. He done learned everything.
Learned everything
except calculus.
yeah, he didn't learn calculus yet, man.
He never passed calculus or geography. Those were the ones that got him, so he had to go back and learn about the world. He been on the earth 101 years and still didn't know nothing about it. And you want to stay here?
He still thinks India is part of Britain.
Yeah, like he don't know where India is. He's looking like, where is India now? It's in Asia now. When did they get to Asia?
His history textbooks stop and start with the 100-Year War.
He's sitting there looking at everybody like there was a civil war.
No. You know, like
Y'all was fighting like
page,
that.
the last page of the history book was like George Bush and 9/11. His was like the 1929 stock market crash. This is new shit.
And he's like, "You freed the what?
You did what?
He go apply for a job.
Jim
We're gonna
Crow?
offer you minimum wage. You're only gonna offer me $3.35? No, sir. Minimum wage is $9.50.
Herbert Hoover? Herbert Hoover did what?
Cars can go how fast?
What?
Planes can go how high?
Right. Pan Am
Guns shoot
closed
at
down.
what rate? You said he shot him from how far?
Martin Luther King is
Oh,
dead.
wow.
We got women playing in sports."
All right, we're done with this one. We're gonna move on to.
hey, no, because that only remind me of the Captain America coming out the ice memes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all have a black man at the head of Shield.
God dang. Anyway, we have a new Gucci store that just opened this weekend. It was packed.
Oh, I just saw it. It's nice. It's a nice building too.
It's pretty nice. It's right across the street from where Mario works. Marcel.
It's right next to the Z lot, so you know it's gonna be extra packed over there now.
Yeah, it's right across from the YMCA.
You know how many minimum wage motherfuckers are going to be at that store spending that one good check instead of their bills?
It doesn't matter. It's not for them. That's cool for them. The government's going to get them one way, but you know what this is for. This is for the gentrification so that the cities can look more like the Mile in Chicago and look more like New York. They want us to be more of a metropolis to get the city back.
Detroit doesn't need Gucci. We got our own swag, all right? We make
it. That's not the point, though. If that would be true if that were appealing to Detroit. Clearly, this isn't for Detroit. If they wanted to put something for Detroit in here, they put Pizza Populis and Five Guys back where they were.
Oh no, Pizza Populis is disgusting. I'm sorry.
You said Pizza Populis and Five Guys in Greektown?
Wait,
I don't know why they. It's not even Greektown anymore. It's not called Greektown anymore. They will put Greektown back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these things aren't for Detroit. Let's be real. Let's keep it a bean.
Right. So yeah, the new Gucci store is here, and we have the new Insomnia Cookies is open too. I just went to it last.
Oh, we got an Insomnia. Oh Lord.
Yep, I was there on Saturday before I went to the
Where is it at?
It's on Anthony Wayne Drive across from the old apartments where the old
apartments. So it's at Wayne State.
Come on, fam.
So Marcel, where you used to live, just right across the street.
Me and my
it's on my campus.
My friend has been pining for that place to get there for the longest. Now that we
they're about to get they're about to get a Uncle Joe's chicken fingers too.
I have no clue what that is,
bro.
Uncle Joe's is great.
I'm gonna pick you up and then take you down there. It's gonna be, you could be like,
yo,
where was this?
If you ain't been to the Wayne State area in a minute, dog, it's crazy. I went through the student center just the other day and was just like, yo, this isn't fair. This not even fair. They got ping pong tables and shit now.
Yeah, Wayne State is changing. They have they have a 20-30.
Man, when I went to Wayne State, they had a chickenpox outbreak.
Oh, hey, that's right.
Why y'all laughing about this? This is serious.
It was funny because somebody decided to now knowingly having chickenpox to come to work, and they worked in the kitchen at the most populated dorm on campus.
That's messed up.
You know what? You know, for a campus that's so close to Henry Ford, we sure got a lot of outbreaks in hospital, outbreaks and medical issues going on.
Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, if y'all didn't hear this, my daughter's here. KJ's here in the studio with
me.
Hey, cuz.
She took a long nap.
What's going on?
She took a very long nap today, and Alyssa tried to put her to asleep like right now, and it's not working. So I have her. I tried to tell her it wasn't going to work, but she doesn't listen. But she'll be asleep in a few hours, and I'm just here with her. She's watching Gracie's Corner. Speaking of Wayne State, if you are a basketball player who is good, not just because your family says you're good, but if you're good, they're open tryouts for the Motor City Cruise Wednesday, September 14th from 3 to 7 at the Pistons practice facility. So if you're good, I'm gonna say this for the next few podcasts. If you are good at basketball and want to play for the G League or eventually get to the pros, this is your chance. It's an open tryout. All right, next. Capitol Records. I think you heard about this, Elijah. Capitol Records signs the first artificial intelligence rapper, FN Mecca.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Listen, it's not gonna work. It's gonna fail. It's gonna fail completely.
That's not fair though.
Yes, it is. They can do whatever they need to. The problem is that when it comes down to music, it's pop has always kind of created a consistent sound that just feels very, 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 it works. I don't know, for lack of better words. Yeah. And all that algorithm is going to do is find out the music that works the best. They're not going to be able to top Michael Jackson's Thriller. Like, it's never going to happen.
Oh my Lord.
You're talking, and not to use Thriller, you're not going to beat Prince's Purple Rain. It's just certain songs that are just include so much humanness and artistry and creativity and human creativity that are robots. If you can create a program that can do that, then you've taken away from anything that makes humans unique, and then you would just destroy the idea of humans being anything greater than what they are and just bodies of flesh bags.
Right. But that's interesting. I mean, well, this is the first, so you'll never know. It might be a second or third or fourth.
There could be a
trillion. Or it could be ones in FL, like you say. So you never know. Last thing in the news, we have Dennis Rodman is going to Russia to seek the release of Brittany Griner. I think it's gonna work because this nigga went to North Korea and came back alive.
Yo, I keep telling people are sleeping on Dennis Rodman and his ability to connect countries. Like, for him to just be a dude that played basketball, to be going country to country and literally creating peaceful treaties for even if it's a day to just get him in there. Like, there was an entire treaty. He was allowed to wear jeans in North Korea, where it is completely illegal. You get like 6 years in prison for wearing jeans in North Korea. And he was allowed to wear jeans in North Korea just off the piece of him being there. And I think that's undercredited, especially for the career he's had and the light that he's been painted in. For him to do something as humble and as forward thinking, progressive, I think is really, really awesome.
Yeah. I like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was nice.
He's cool. He also has a song after him, and it's pretty cool, by Partisan Fontaine. I do the dirty work like Rodman. Partisan Fontaine.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
The guy who writes everything that you never hear about.
Well, that's all for What You Do in Detroit. But we're gonna go to my third installment of my favorite segment of the show, Stupid Criminals in Detroit.
Okay.
Now we're gonna talk about some stupid criminals. We have our first entry, which is actually outside of Michigan. First time only, one time only, first time only. I don't care what I say. Couple was charged for having sex on the big wheel at Cedar Point.
Wait.
Now,
what?
Yes, two people had sex on the big Ferris wheel at Cedar Point. They caught them as they were coming down. So my man was mid-stroke when my guy was like, "Hey, yo."
Yeah, see, because here's my thing, right? The first time I hear that story, the first thing I could think is, well, who hasn't at least attempted to do something at Cedar Point at some point? Because I know I've definitely got my shit off at Cedar Point. Cedar Point's a great place to get shit off. But
anyway,
if you got caught, then the only thing I could think is you literally were like, man, no pun intended, fuck it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
These guys took Riot Warrior to a whole new extreme.
If the ride is coming down and your pants are also still down, then there's a problem with what's going on right there. Like, you should know, oh, maybe if I don't want to get caught, that we should just wait until it goes back up.
My man was like, ooh, and the guy was like, ooh, he's having sex.
Yeah. Like, imagine you at Cedar Point and you just see that and you're just like, oh wow. Oh, this what we on today. I see he made it to the back and got to the saloon. I see.
Right. All right. Ding-a-ling. All right. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Cedar Point is not a good place to have sex on a ride. Just letting you know.
Yes, it is. You
No,
just have to
not the
know
Ferris
not
wheel.
yet. Yes, it
Chris,
is.
Chris,
Yes, it
Chris,
is. You just
Chris,
cannot do something as stupid as still get
Chris,
stroking when you coming down.
I understand. Cedar Point is a good place to have sex on a ride. You just got to do it at the right time.
Chris,
Right.
I know this is a foreign concept for you since you're a Cedar Point fanatic, but people get bored over there.
I mean, they
At
do.
Cedar Point?
Yeah.
They
I never
do,
been
especially
bored at Cedar Point.
You never get bored at Cedar Point.
The
If you get bored at Cedar Point, you're just weird.
It's you just doing something wrong. Like
You're doing
not
something
being
really
in the
wrong.
moment. Experience the moment.
I know people who just ride the Ferris wheel all day, and that's
Bruh.
fun to them.
you act like this is a first time offense.
I know people who had sex on the sky ride, which is even more dangerous.
Oh God, dang.
Pat, I don't think they had sex on Cadillac cars either, or antique cars. That would be very weird.
Right.
I'm not
Power Tower.
Not Power Tower. That's impossible.
I mean, you can't really get like your shit off, but I've definitely seen people get their shit off.
Oh Lord. Anyway.
I've definitely witnessed it and was just like, wow.
Anyway,
man,
we're
that's
gonna talk
something
about
you could do on the Power Tower, I guess.
We're gonna talk about some different criminals now. We're gonna come back to
Corkscrew.
Detroit. We're gonna talk. Wow, really? Corkscrew.
I knew that one would throw you off.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna move on.
Walking, no, because you know how you walking and they go over your head, and I just caught the glimpse and I was like, I cannot believe what I think I just saw.
I've seen a lot of puke come out from Corkscrew. Not a lot of other stuff.
Oh, I definitely saw some puke coming off of the Dragster before, Millennium Force.
Oh yeah,
Gemini.
I can see it. But sex though.
Neville, I don't want to see nothing else liquidy coming off the Power Tower ever.
Ew. Anyway.
I've
seen pee come off the Power Tower.
I'm with you. Just change the subject.
All right. Next one we have a Detroit policeman has tested positive for cocaine.
I thought you was gonna say COVID.
What else?
I mean, if you're a cop, you need cocaine, okay?
He said, "Hey, bunny rabbit, baby, sniffle up."
Right, you need cocaine.
Donuts ain't working out too well.
Donuts are better paired with a little more white powder on top. You know, sugar just don't cut it sometimes.
Hey, give it the usual with some extra powdered sugar.
Mm-hmm. You wonder how police
because here's the thing, you gotta think about this like one of three ways. Either he mistakenly tapped into some evidence, right, and now he's addicted. And wait, hear me out. He tapped into some evidence and now he's addicted. 2, he literally just got it off the street and now he's addicted. Or 3, he be selling it. It's one time I had to taste it and now he's addicted. Either way, man, we really need to get mental health into the police force, you know.
Yeah, we do.
It
definitely would probably help with some of the very, 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 very angry wife-beating cops that hit the streets daily.
Right.
Most of them are from Ferndale and or St. Clair Shores.
Or Howell, or Brighton, or Royal Oak, or Farmington, or West Bloomfield.
Anywhere with a cul-de-sac.
Definitely Plymouth. You said, wait, no, that's not. That's
Marcel has no chill, man. Marcel has no chill.
No, that might be the funniest thing. Any place with a cul-de-sac. Because you know damn well ain't no cul-de-sac in Detroit. Name one.
There's a few, but they're pretty
Name
new.
one.
There's a few, but they're pretty new.
No ones don't count because they're all in Midtown.
No, they're not. They're on the shore, off the coast. Those new big houses on the coast next to Grosse Pointe. That's in Detroit.
But that also doesn't count because they have nowhere else to go. They have to run into water.
That's true, but it's a cul-de-sac though.
No, that don't count.
You're right. Ain't no cul-de-sacs.
You can exit Farmington from every position, and they still have cul-de-sacs.
True. In the
That's
residential
that.
areas, though. In the residential
That's why
areas.
they all angry out there, and that's why they all beating their wives. They ended up making the right turn and realized they couldn't keep going.
Anyway, mental health is very important. Our friends at the Corner Health Center can help get you through the tough times. Have you ever wondered why you're so sad? Why you're so tired? Why you can't sleep? Stressed out and need to find the source of a solution? Well, you're not alone, because there's hope. Our friends at the Corner Health Center in Ypsilanti Township can help you. They can help you or someone you care for if they have questions about stress, anger, sadness, worry, bullying, difficulty sleeping, eating disorders, feelings of fear, substance abuse, and sexual identity. They have walk-ins, scheduled appointments, call-ins, and a live chat on your computer or mobile device if you need help. Call today and make an appointment to just talk. Or if you just want to come in, just say, hey, I need help, and I need, some help with this stuff. Talk to them.
I need help.
Call them. Oh, here we go, Elijah. Call them at 734-484-3600 or go to www.cornerhealth.org. Call today at 734-484-3600 or go to www.cornerhealth.org. We are helping people with their mental health because it's post 2020 and we are now looking into ourselves as individuals, and we need to understand that mental health is very important for our lives and the people around us. So please, please, please help others with their mental health, as well as help yourself. All right, we're back. Speaking of beating on people's wives and shit.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of beating and killing people, our last criminal of Detroit, a man, I'm gonna say this right. A man killed a man over barbecue chicken. Yes, Chrislyn. Yes, Chrislyn. A man killed a man. He killed a man over barbecue chicken, then had a police standoff holding a child hostage. This is all over barbecue chicken, folks.
Here's the thing. It's stories like that make me go, see, we really do need to tap in with mental health in our communities, because what could possess a man to be so angry over something you can go get for 50 cents anywhere,
right,
that he pulls out a beautiful piece of weaponry and completely turns off the clock on another man?
And then has a standoff.
No regrets, because then the next thing you do is have a complete Western standoff with the city of Detroit while holding a child hostage as if the child did something to you.
Wait a minute, a standoff with all of Detroit police, so 4 of them?
That's why I said all of them.
All right.
Because if they said a standoff,
right,
so Marcel, it's got to be more than one person.
Yeah. He said 4 of them. I'm done, Marcel.
Because, once they get the Amber Alert, then they got to send all of them technically, legally, like they have to send all of them.
Yeah, they do.
But no, serious.
But here's my thing, right? Because usually the kidnapping happens before you kill the person. So why did you kill the person and then do the kidnapping? Because that feels just backwards to me.
All right, Criminal Minds.
I mean, it's not Criminal Minds. It's just common sense. I've seen too many Law and Order episodes where the way that you kind of prevent from having to kill the person is you put the gun to the thing that the person cares about and you tell them to leave you alone, and then you give the person back and everybody's happy. But you just went balls to the wall and said, no, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna take this kid, and I'm gonna try and hit a bunch of cops.
Right. You know what? If you didn't say the city, I would assume this would be from Florida or South Carolina or parts of Mississippi,
Why?
Because Florida be on the
like you said, parts of Mississippi. That was dead on, Marcel.
Chuckalisa.
What city was that?
Chuckalisa.
All right. If y'all want to go to Chuckalisa, we have our friends at Away Luggage can help you get some luggage to go to Chuckalisa, Mississippi, wherever that is.
Nobody want to go there.
But if you do go there,
it's P Valley City.
But if you do go there, you need some Away Luggage. We know that travel might look different these days, but Away Luggage has got you covered, even if you aren't going that far. Even if you are going to Chuckalisa, Mississippi, I don't know where that is. But the thoughtfully designed suitcases, bags, and accessories offer something for every type of traveler and every type of trip, even if you're going to Chucalissa, Mississippi. Perfect for today's travel. The bigger carry-on is sized to fit in the overhead bin of most major airlines, except Spirit. And still lightweight to pop easily into trains or into the car. Thoughtfully, the details like 360 wheels, spinner wheels, ensures a smooth ride, an interior compression system, water-resistant laundry bag, which a lot of people should use because sometimes your dirty underwear makes your whole wardrobe stink. But that's just personal. But
everybody don't think that way.
They really don't.
Hey, yo, separately, we freaking. Right.
What'd you say, Marcel? We freaking what?
Wash them separately, like you would do your whites and colors.
LOL. Anyway, go to luggage, awayluggage.com, awaytravel.com actually. Away Travel, start exploring now. Away Luggage, built for modern travel. Free shipping and free returns if you don't like it, which I don't think you aren't going to like it because the luggage is amazing. I have 2 in my closet right now. And I travel with them all the time. So go to awaytravel.com right now. Get your bigger carry-on. Travel amazingly for the rest of your life. Even if you're going to Chucalissa, Mississippi. All right.
Bruh, Chris, here's another thing. Chucalissa Airport doesn't even have a tarmac. It's a tarp.
It's a tarp.
Just a tarp. Just a tight-ass tarp. Just being tied by 4 trees like a trampoline. Just
dang. That's messed up. All right, Chucalissa.
They don't even have peanuts over there. They got rat teeth.
All right, Marcel. Anyway,
listen, it's a great city. It's in the middle of Mississippi.
I've never heard of this place.
It's the starring city for P Valley right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, so harlots.
I never heard of this place.
Yeah. Now you getting it. Go down to Chucalissa, down in the valley where girls get crazy.
And the box be like old luggage.
Oh,
no.
Oh my god.
Because they have Chris's luggage. See.
Oh my god.
See how it comes from a second?
I hate it here so
much. See?
I really hate it here. I really do hate it here.
The airport doesn't even. It has moonshine. A shot of moonshine just.
Dang, that's it.
If you had moonshine from Mississippi, I'm telling you that shit is strong.
It's very strong.
They don't even have plane seats. They don't even have plane seats. They got tree stumps.
Tree stumps. That's messed up.
That's not true.
What else they got at Chucalissa?
They got a ferret as the air marshal.
A ferret? God damn, Marcel.
Wow.
They don't even have.
All right, now when them Chucalissa Bloods up here.
They just have
Chucalissa Bloods.
They just have a giant
with a log on it. They have gangs down there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, their gangs are bad. Mississippi is one of the murder capitals. It's all because of Chucalissa.
You don't really hear about Mississippi like that. Unless you watch like Drugs Inc. or Beyond Scared Straight.
Oh, there's plenty of drugs.
It's plenty of everything. You got to think it's in the middle of nowhere. How police do you think they really are?
Bro, their first aid kit is nothing but a frog with toxins. Knock them out.
Oh my God, Marcel, what is your problem with Mississippi?
Marcel's on tear today.
He feel like about Mississippi. I feel about Boston.
I replay the episode all the time. Our first episode of season 3.
The Boston episode.
Yeah, y'all talk about Boston. Marcel was like, I'm gonna be in Boston for 1 hour and not a minute more. I said, God damn. Y'all really hate Boston.
Boston is terrible.
Y'all really hate
I'll
Boston.
tell you another city. Oh, wait. Now that I'm on this pod and I have a platform, I'll tell you another city that I just recently went to that is just as bad and I know I will never go to ever again. Why do people even think Seattle should be a state?
What?
Or a city?
You mean a city?
Seattle is the worst place in America.
Hey,
Seattle's
Negro.
nice. Seattle's nice.
Y'all lying.
Seattle's a nice city when it's
Y'all
sunny.
lying.
When it's
Austin,
sunny.
Y'all lying.
I said when it's sunny.
Y'all lying.
I'm stalling right now because I'm making my
There
top
was
10
one
list.
thing. There was one thing there that was cool to see, and that was the needle. And the only reason it was cool to see is because I knew about it and I never seen it, and I saw it in real life.
God damn.
Everything else, trash bucket. Why are there so many hills? What is wrong with that city?
Hey man. It's a wet city. It's not one of my favorite cities.
It's a disgusting city. It's
it's-
horrible. I will never. I can tell the city of Seattle. I
Shout
will
out to all of our
reluctantly
members
be coming back.
of the
If I
KrisCross
ever
Corner.
go back to Seattle, it'll
Shout out
be
to all of our
reluctantly.
fans in Seattle. We love you. We love you so much.
Yeah, I love you too. I love you enough to tell you that you should move out of that city. That's how much I love you.
And they are because prices are going up.
And so is the road.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So now we're going to move on to our last segment of the day. We're going to do my top. What is this? My top 10 one-hit wonders of the 1970s. Now, there are a lot of one-hit wonders of the 1970s.
Top 10. Who are your 10?
And I'm not going to go into all of them. We're just going to do my top 10 one-hit wonders that I think are the top one-hit wonders that everybody pretty much knows. We'll start with number 10, Mr. Big Stuff by Gene Knight. We got number 9, Born to Be Alive by Patrick Hernandez. We have Brandy by Looking Glass. We have number 7, Vehicle by Autos of March. We have number 6, we have Emotion by Samantha Sang within the Bee Gees.
Okay.
We have number 5, Love Grows by Edison Lighthouse.
I'm with you. I would switch to the last two, but I'm okay.
We have How Long by Ace. Yeah, KJ. We got number 3. Number 3, we have Rapper's Delight by Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
Number 2, we have Turn the Beat Around by Vicky Sue Robinson.
Okay.
And number 1, the ultimate 1970s one-hit wonder, Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas.
Yeah, I gotta give you that.
Quintessential.
I gotta give you that one.
Quintessential.
I can't even be mad at that. That might be the craziest one-hit wonder of that decade. It might be the craziest one-hit wonder of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Hey, he don't make any more music after that one. So
True, he didn't.
Here's my little small follow-up question for you, Chris.
Yes.
And Marcel. What decade do you think had the most one-hit wonders?
The most?
at my age, I would say early 2000s.
One-hit wonders?
Yeah.
I would think it had to be the 70s. A lot of things happened in the 70s that people don't remember, like Hot Butter by, what was it, Popcorn by Hot Butter? Whatever that song is. Disco Duck. 80s had a lot of them too. 90s were more.
I argue 2010.
I can. You know what? We're going to talk about that when we do the top 150 songs that define the 2010s. The 2010s
I'm gonna tell you why off a rip. Trap.
Yeah, you're right.
Trap blew up, and trap rappers kept getting sucked into those 360 deals, so they were getting literally one hit song and then an album that came after it. So I guess you technically wouldn't be able to count some of them as one hit wonders, but in the grand scheme of things, they only had one hit, and then they never made another album after that. Blueface, I would put in that category, even though he did have 2 hits, but it's like Blueface has 1 hit.
Don't talk about Blueface on this show.
So,
I hate Blueface so much.
I mean, he's not the only one. He's probably one of the bigger ones of that decade. But he's not the only one. It's a bunch of trappers. I can think about Nebuchadnezzar, Next Thursday, all trap rappers that had really huge songs. Never heard of them again after that song.
There was someone called Next Thursday?
No, there was someone called Next Thursday. He had a song called Sway with Quavo and Lil Yachty. And then Nebuchadnezzar, he had that one song, Gassed Up, that Gassed Up.
Oh my God, not Lil Yachty.
Said I need like 40.
Remember Lil Yachty?
Lil Yachty's not even a one-hit wonder. He has so
he has a few hits. He has a few hits, yeah.
He did the Detroit album, which I still think is dope. He just put out a song like 2 or 3 months ago. That was hard.
Yeah. There's a few songs, yeah. But in my 2010s list, I don't think I have a lot of trap songs in that list, but most of them are pop songs. So we'll see we'll see.
There's a lot of pop ones too. You can't even begin to tell me the Ollie Murs, the
Ollie Murs had more than one song. Stop it.
Shit.
I forgot about those songs too. you think I'm bullshitting. Ollie Murs had a whole album with some hits on it. Remember the ones with what's that group? The one rap group, Chitty Bang or something like that. I forgot his name. I forgot the name.
I don't know. No rap group named Chitty Bang.
Hey man.
Weren't they a British rap group a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I thought I knew about them.
Foster the People.
Foster the People have had hits.
Gautier
was a one-hit wonder.
Gautier was a huge one. Kevin Rudolph was a 2-hit wonder.
Kevin Rudolph had more than 2 songs though.
No, he had 2. He had Let It Rock, and he had that one that came out right after. I Made It.
You're right.
Those were the only 2 he made. He had 2 songs.
That's only 2 songs I think about.
He's a 2-hit wonder.
Wait.
I was like, what song was this?
3 songs.
He only had that one Lil Wayne feature and that one what was it, like DJ Khaled? I don't know. Somebody huge at the time.
What song was it, Marcel?
You Make the Rain Fall.
Yeah, he was in that one. I forgot about that one.
And plus, you want to talk about one-hit wonders? What about the guy that was performing with Kevin Rudolph, Jay Sean?
Jay Sean had some
he had some.
Down.
He did more of the Caribbean thing though, because he did like his Bad Bunny and said, I did the American way. Now I'm about to go make all my money in Latin America, and I'll never see y'all again because I'm a billionaire. Because these people pay.
They sure do. Yeah, there's not a lot of trap songs in my top 150.
At least.
Granted, how much trap were you listening to in 2010?
Not a lot.
That definitely impacts the list a lot. Mine would probably have a bunch of trap songs, dude.
I'm just gonna say that
because I was on
honorable
SoundCloud.
mentions, you're gonna be mad about me, Elijah. A lot of songs are honorable mentions.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
Bad and Bougie is in the honorable mention. It's Swimming Pools Drink is in the honorable
wait. You said Bad and Bougie is in honorable mentions as a one-hit wonder?
No, this is just honorable mentions of the 2010s of the list. I'm about to set off in September.
Wait. Bad and Bougie is in the honorable mentions of 2010s?
Yeah. Swimming Pools Drank by Kendrick Lamar is also in there too. I'm literally looking at the list right now.
Yo, there's no humanly way possible.
Headlines by Drake.
Wait. If you're gonna put Swimming Pools in there, then I have to assume that either Mad City or All Right are in your top.
Oh yeah, All Right's in the top 10.
Okay, then I'm satisfied then. That's cool. Headline that anything by Drake, I'm not going to be mad at as an honorable mention because, in the grand scheme of things, when I look at Drake's career and the music he's made, it doesn't stand a chance to the hip hop songs that have come out in his time.
True.
He's put out great music, but he hasn't put out greater music.
He has some good hits though. That could be the rap song.
He has some good hits. I don't think he has a single song that like will beat J. Cole at his best, Kendrick at his best, Jay-Z at his best, like Kanye at his best. I really don't think it'll happen. It's nothing to discredit Drake at all. I just don't think his catalog is strong enough in comparison to his competitors.
Okay. You're right.
Sure, man.
Try to get KJ a ball. She's laughing at me because I look stupid with these.
Drake also makes pop, so he falls into the same reason why I would never put like Justin Bieber over Jay-Z.
No one should put Justin Bieber over Jay-Z. What's wrong with you?
Well, even if you took Justin Bieber's greatest song and Jay-Z's worst song, you're not going to put that Justin Bieber song over Jay-Z's song.
No, you're not. ever.
It's just that's what I'm saying. It's like because of the pop category and the literal substance of what you make, it lacks a lot of what would make me think that's a better song. So Drake being in that lane a lot usually makes his catalog feel a lot weaker, and when it stands up to other like people who just really dive into their artistry, Tyler the Creator, Chance the Rapper, even.
Right. Okay. Well, that's just a sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about for the 2010s episode, the 150 songs that define the 2010s. And I want all the smoke for that episode.
Yeah, you know, I got to be there. I'm a 2010s kid. I was literally high school and college, you know, the prime years for
Those were literally
kids and
all
music.
my college and high school years right there, the 2010 through 2019. Those are my school years, my higher education years. So I was listening to everything besides trap.
That's the same for me.
I hate trap. But
I would have literally, my graduation year is the end of the decade, 2020. So I literally was like, I graduated with that decade. That's my decade.
That's the decade. And I have a little bit more bias for the 2013 songs because that was my high school graduation year.
That was Yeezus, man. There's nothing you can do about that year.
Oh, Yeezus. I mean, it was all right. It was all right, yeah.
Did you just call Yeezus all right?
It was an all right album.
Did you just call Yeezus an all right album?
It was an all right album. And we'll get to that when we get to the episode. That's been another episode of the KrisCross Corner Podcast. Well, thank you.
Yeah, y'all got to get to the next episode quickly.
Thank you, Elijah Miller and Marcel Smith for being on the show.
Yeah,
I'm your host, Christopher Canty. I have my co-host, KJ.
I'm gonna let you finish. The Yeezus might be one of the greatest albums of all time.
Oh my God. All right. Stay safe. Social distance and be nice to each other.